time to level up the pawn industry.
This is not a test.
Failure is a step to success. Falling down is a step to success. Losing is a step to success. Pain is a step to success. But quitting is not.
Never give up on what you really want to do.
What's up, everybody? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you're here, let me know in the chat where you're coming from, what store you're with. What's up, everybody? What's up, Dave? Great to see you. Thanks for being here. So today's a big day for us. It is a humongous day. We've been working on this for months and months and months. Super excited to make an announcement. We've got some guests who are going to speak, as well as just talk about their experience with what we're going to show you guys. What's up from Shylocks? Hello, hello. Brock, great to see you. Thanks for being here. Jackson Jewelry and Pawn. Love it. So, Angel Manzano, thanks for being here. Happy birthday, by the way, Angel. It's Angel's birthday today. I'd sing happy birthday, but that's not going to do that today. And great. Cool. What's up, bro? My brother's here from Cashco and Jaggy in San Diego. 51 Pawn Shops here. What's up, brother? Waltz Pawn and Jewelry. Thanks for being here. So excited to have you all here and want to get into it. I know you guys are busy in the pawn industry. You guys are behind the counter, hopefully doing a lot of loans, making stuff happen. Richard Dan from, what's up, my friend? Aloha. Hey, a song from legendary boy band. Whatever. It's a man band, not a boy band, a man band. Jonathan's here from Media and Jewelry. Great to see you. Eric's here, working listening, but Beach City Pawn is here. Great to see you, Eric. Thanks for being here. So a couple of big announcements today. Want to get this rolling. First of all, if you watch the intro video, it says, don't ever quit. Don't ever quit. And that's what this is about. We built something a couple of months ago with a vision to be able to connect the pawn industry worldwide, right? And as we were going through it, we built the foundation, which was Pawn Connect, and we just started realizing that it wasn't what we wanted. So we did something crazy. We essentially built something new, and that's what today's about. We're going to show you guys what we've built brand new for the pawn industry, hoping that it's going to make a big transformation within pawn to connect people worldwide in order for you to learn how to grow your business, become better leaders, learn marketing, and just be able to be part of the bigger pawn family. So with that said, if you're ready for me to hit the play button on what this is going to look like, then we're going to have some speakers come out and talk about their experience in the beta test, as well as just going to hear from some incredible pawnbrokers, which is going to be a lot of fun. Let me know, just write yes in the chat box, and we'll get things rolling. Cool. Love it. All right, so let's hit it off. What's up, Tennessee? Thanks for being here. Hello, Oregon. Thanks for being here. I can't see your name because it says Facebook user, but no worries. Let me know who you are. Write your name in the comments. Awesome. So let's rock and roll. All right, you guys are ready. And a big thank you to my team for making this happen. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Pawn Connect 2.0. All right. So we have launched Pawn Connect 2.0 today. Our goal is to connect pawnbrokers worldwide. We scratched what we built before. We've built a brand new app, brand new foundation, amazing capabilities. Or you can send pictures in Messenger. You can send videos, chat. There's live. We're going to have interviews live on the app. But what I want to make sure that you know is one thing, that on August 20th, we are shutting down the Pawn Leaders Facebook community, and we're going directly all to the app. All of my podcast interviews will be done live within the app, guests live within the app. Everything will be live in the app. And so really quickly, I want to bring on some guests who have been testing the app. There are beta testers. I'm going to go ladies first. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the infamous, she is such a proponent of the pawn industry, such a ball of energy and positivity. Please welcome Miss Lisa Little. Lisa, welcome.
Hey there. Welcome. Thanks.
Thank you so much for being here at the launch of Pawn Connect 2.0. You've been in the app. So first of all, tell people where you're from, the name of your pawn shop, and how long you've been in the pawn industry.
Okay. So I'm Lisa Little, obviously. I'm from Conyers, Georgia. So that's where my shop is. It's the name is Fieldstone Jewelry and Pawn. I have been a pawnbroker since 1987. So probably longer than some of these folks that are on here have been born. But yeah, so it's been a long time. So it's almost 34 years, or right at 34 years. So I've seen a lot of different things in the industry come and go. We handwrote tickets when I started. We were handwriting tickets.
Handwriting tickets. You know, I got to see handwriting tickets in my dad's shop when I was very, very young. But thankfully, when I owned my pawn shop, we went to computers and software, and I didn't have to do that. So
yeah, you'd be glad.
Love it. So you've been in the pawn industry for a while, and you're such a proponent of the pawn community, the pawn family, bringing people together. When was the first time you experienced connecting with other pawnbrokers?
Connecting, you know, it's funny. We were talking about that at Pawn Expo recently, how much I wished that I'd had an opportunity to connect with other pawnbrokers early in my career, because there really wasn't anything that I was aware of. So I'd say the first time was probably when I attended a conference in the late 90s, I guess, and saw, wow, this is something different. This is my people. But then I really got involved again, you know, in the early, well, not too long ago, actually, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, because I was busy with life and running my shop and raising my kids. And yeah, but I needed that. And I didn't realize how badly I needed it. And now that I have it, it's like, I'm like a junkie. I have to have more. I need to see more people and meet more people and learn more from more people and help more people. So
I love it. And you're always helping. You're always in the Facebook group. Giving information. You're always so kind. You're always sending prayers. For people who don't know, I'm blessed to know Lisa because once in a while she'll send me an incredible message, just motivating and inspiring me to keep on going. So thank you so much, Lisa, for doing what you do for me and for the pawn industry itself.
Well, you do that to the wider audience, I think. So I think keeping it positive is the key, don't you? I mean, just everybody, you know, people do need to hear hard things sometimes, but you know, they're going to turn you off if you're always negative. So yeah, I think, yeah, it's important. And there's no point. Like you've said that before, you know, you walk into your shop and you're rah to people. That's how they're going to be all day. Yeah. So yeah, if you go in positive, then all of a sudden you can change a whole day for people. Love it.
So we've had you on Pawn Connect. What do you think about Pawn Connect 2.0, about the new app and what it can do for the pawn industry?
I like it. I liked Pawn Connect, you know, your original one, but I do like this one more. You've got more features in it. I like the chat. That's one of the things I really like. I think that'll be great. And I like, you know, actually what you just said, that was the first I had heard or thought about using it for pawnbroker to pawnbroker transactions. So I think that's super. I love trending. I think that's great. And then you had to explain to me how a piece of it worked. I posted something that I'd been kind of hanging on to the wrong place. Yeah. And you're like, nobody's going to see that. So I had to go repost it. So if you go on this new thing and you see I posted something twice, that's why, because I just didn't know what I was doing.
Hey,
But I
you
guess
know what's funny? You're a syndicate member, and because you're a syndicate member, you got a star, so everybody follows you. So now they can see everything that you post. Which
oh
is
my
awesome.
goodness. So I have to be
Yeah.
real careful then.
So-
Yeah.
That'd be very, very cool. Lisa, thank you so much for being here. I think this is going to be huge. Lisa's on Pond Connect. Come join us. It's going to be fun. And I'm looking forward to interviewing you for a full-fledged podcast episode.
All righty. I look forward to it. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Lisa. Have an amazing day.
Thanks. You too.
All right. So we've got a couple more guests coming up to talk about Pond Connect and testing it out. This person I probably used the restroom real quick, just stepped out or is doing a transaction. But what I want to say about Pond Connect is that we have a vision and a goal of having thousands of pawnbrokers from across the world on this app. So you can learn how to lead, market, strategize, and even more. Just ask questions and get things answered. And so that we can improve the image of the pawn industry, we can improve your business, and you can feel like you're part of something bigger than just your shop. I was talking with Luis Hornedo yesterday, who did the podcast episode, and he's a second generation pawnbroker. And they never met other pawnbrokers until about 2 years ago. They never spoke with other pawnbrokers. It was the first time he came into the Pawn Leaders community. And when he came in, he's like, wow, there's so much information in here. Start asking questions, connecting with people, learning and growing his business to the point where he moved locations, added firearms, is growing the pawn shop, the locations, and so much more. So if you want to download the new Pond Connect, go to pondconnect.io or go to the Apple Store, Google Play Store. Make sure that you're downloading Pond Connect 2.0. Make sure it's 2.0 and not the original one, because the original one is still there. We haven't taken it down. And also on August 20th, we'll be shutting down the Facebook community for good. Another incredible thing that has happened here in the Pawn Leaders world, some of you might have heard it at Midwest, at the Midwest convention, is that we finally sealed the deal with Steve Krupnick to get all of his IP and information, which if you download the app, you will be able to see how you can get free versions of all of his information, as well as if you download the app, those who download the app starting right now until Sunday night, 11:59 p.m., we're giving away 5 syndicate memberships. If I can put this up here, here you go. 5 syndicate memberships for 3 months. You get 3 months for free, over $300 in value to make that happen. So let's bring on another guest. We've got 2 more guests coming up on Pawn Connect. First, I'm going to bring up somebody who is known in the Pawn Leaders family as one of the most engaged people, always positive, so great. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. He is known as Lord Redbeard. His name is Jason. Jason, welcome to the launch, my friend.
Oh, how are you doing today?
Good. It's funny because on the Pawn Leaders team, we just call you Lord Redbeard. That's it's so funny. So not only have you been part of the community, but you actually won a Yehuna machine.
I did.
How excited
That's
are you
very
about
exciting.
that?
Very. I've been looking at one for a few years, and it's just something that we couldn't afford to do. So I'm confident it's going to make a real difference at our shop.
Awesome. So you won the Yehuda machine from being in Pawn Connect 1.0. We're giving away more prizes in 2.0, like 25 troy ounces of silver. That's coming
All right.
this month. Free software. A lot of the vendors have jumped in and they're giving away amazing things. How have you seen Pawn Connect 2.0, the new version? What do you think about it so far?
Yeah, the biggest thing with the new version is it's just a lot cleaner and smoother. It's more responsive, lot better interface. The other one had minor issues with glitches and things not loading quickly and not getting push notifications regularly. So with the new one, when someone posts something or something happens, I know almost immediately. Just it's better, keeps you engaged a lot better.
Awesome. Jason, let everybody know the name of the pawn shop that you're with, also where it's at.
It's Bradley Barter and Pawn in Cleveland, Tennessee.
Awesome. When was the first time we met 3 years ago at one of the
Yep.
conferences? When was the first time that you connected with other pawnbrokers in the industry?
That was at Midwest. So about three years ago, several months before the Midwest Pawn Convention. Well, I'll back up. 5 years ago, I bought this shop, and I'd never had anything to do with the pawn industry. I knew nothing. So I spent the first, year and a half just kind of figuring out basically what I was doing and how to operate the shop. And pretty quickly, started looking for more information and wanting to grow and do things differently. I didn't want to be the, typical rude, obnoxious pawnbroker that everybody expects. And when I got into the industry, that was my goal, was to have good customer service and treat people nice and with respect and, not be your normal pawn shop. So I started looking for ways to learn and to look for new ideas. And I found you on Facebook and some of the other groups. I spent a few months in those groups. And then I drove on about 3 hours notice. I discovered that Midwest was happening, and I didn't even know that pawn conventions existed. So I found out it was happening the next day, closed up the shop early and drove up there and attended that convention. And that's where I met you and some of your guys. I learned about the Yagi certification for the, yeah. And so since then I made a trip down to Dixie last year. I missed I don't know. I got confused because the dates changed.
Yeah.
But I made it to Dixie once, and then I will be in Dixie again this year.
Awesome. Very cool, man. Jason, you've been such a wealth of knowledge, plus you're taking in so much knowledge. I'm sure that connecting with other pawnbrokers has increased your business, helped you scale and grow and just have less stress and overwhelm. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And just getting, being able to think outside the box and getting new ideas. I've learned about the 10-10-10 layaway program. For us, that was huge. That's accounts for about 1/3 of our gross sales now.
Oh, amazing.
And that's something I learned about through networking through these groups. I met Lisa this way and, learned about NPA.
That's amazing. Cool. Love it. So Jason, thank you so much for being on. Stay on. I'm going to bring on all of you at the same time. Thank you so much for being here, for being a part of Pawn Connect's launch, and congrats on winning the Yehuda machine, which by the way, is worth about $6,500. So congratulations.
Oh yeah.
Awesome, brother. Cool. I'm going to bring you down. We're going to bring somebody else to the stage, somebody who's very well known in the pawn industry, somebody who keeps it awesome, positive, motivating, inspiring. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, we know him as Tiger Luke. What's up, brother? Welcome.
How you doing?
Great, man. Thank you so much for being here. I know you're running, customers are coming in, you're making stuff happen, brother, but let people know what shop you're with, how long you've been in the pawn industry.
I'm with Tiger Pawn, and I've been in the industry for about 15 years, 4 different locations for the same owner. So it's been a great ride.
So in essence, you run the stores. You don't own the shop, but you're a leader within the shop.
Correct.
Awesome. I love the fact that you are a leader within the shop, not necessarily an owner, but still so involved in pawn, so motivating, and you connect with other pawnbrokers in the way that you do.
I enjoy it. It's awesome.
Cool, man. When was the first time you connected with the pawn industry outside of your business?
Listening to your podcast, honestly.
Oh, amazing. Oh, so that was not more than 4 years ago then?
Nope.
Oh, so been in the industry for 15 years, 4 years ago, listened to the podcast, jumped into the Facebook group, I'm guessing, and then started connecting with your pawn family, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome. So what did that do for you when you connected with more pawnbrokers?
It was cool to be able to have people to talk to, and people who understood, because even though you work a service industry, it doesn't mean you understand the pawn service industry. And even though you work at a bank, doesn't mean you understand the pawn service industry. And so it was very cool to have people that I could communicate with who understood and could provide guidance in a lot of ways, because I didn't have that before. So,
love it, brother. And what has so it's helped you, do things in your business. First of all, if you guys don't know, Tiger Luke is like a TikTok. He's on TikTok. He's awesome at it. Awesome at making videos. Very good at marketing these days. You've learned a lot, put it into play. So congrats to you, man. And let me ask you this question. You're on the new Pawn Connect 2.0. What do you think about the new app so far?
I like the photo and the video enhancements and upgrades. We can go live now in the group, and the messaging, one-click messaging is really awesome as well. Everything I thought everything looked really clean before and very awesome, and it's even better. So I didn't think that could happen, but it's better than the first for sure.
Love it, man. So I want to do this so that sometimes I talk with Tiger all the time, but you're a rock star in the industry, man. And so this is what Dave Griffith says: Tiger Luke is one of the most positive people on the planet.
Thank you, Dave.
And the Lycos of the Pawn Leaders team is calling you Lord Silverbeard, but that Jason has Lord Redbeard. We're not taking that away. We're not giving that name to anybody else. Amazing, man. So stay on. Let's bring everybody else on. Thank you so much for being here, brother. Thank you so much for being a part of the pawn industry, the pawn family, and giving such a positive vibe to pawn globally. So let's bring everybody else on. We're going to bring Jason and Lisa Little. So let's have a quick conversation about this. Lisa, you've been in the pawn industry how many years?
34.
Jason, you?
5.5.
5. And then Tiger Luke, you've got 15 years. Right? So we've got people who have been in it fairly new, some who's like more intermediate, and then we've got Lisa who's advanced in the pawn career here. What do you think? Let's be very open and honest right now. Is crucial for pawnbrokers at the moment to do to create success moving forward in the pawn industry? Lisa, take it away.
All right. Well, I mean, I already gave this speech once recently, but I think just anytime you see something negative in pawn, it's crucial that you go in and redirect that either publicly if it's necessarily, or maybe instant message the person privately and say, hey, not so sure that was the greatest post. And the reason is because there are always people watching, and the media is watching, and there are people that will infiltrate these groups, and they're going to see what you put up, and they're going to try to use it against us. And it's very critical right now with what's going on in Washington and a lot of the states that we have the best foot forward. So that would be, globally for all of us, that would be my suggestion.
I love that you just said that, because Pawn Connect isn't on Facebook. And so infiltration will not happen, and we can create all of the conversations around what we want and we need. Obviously, never giving it a negative connotation, but without fear of, oh, did I just say something that I shouldn't have said, or did I ask a question I shouldn't have asked, just to get clarity. So I love that you said that, Lisa. Awesome. Jason, what about yourself, man? For the more beginner 5 years in the pawn industry, what do you think pawnbrokers need to be doing to be able to advance and grow their business currently?
For us, it's just customer service, 100%. Customer service. Treat people nice and polite, and respect. Have a nice, clean, open store. Be honest and upfront with people. It's something that, at least around here, we don't see in the pawn industry. They're rude and obnoxious. They treat people really bad, and for us, the bulk of our business has come from our positive reviews, which are all organic. And just the way we treat people and word of mouth, it's made a real difference.
Awesome. I love that. And I agree. Once you give the best service, word of mouth, people say, hey, pawn shops are awesome. Donald Rogers today did a live from the beach, if you guys haven't seen him do it, where he asked people, have they been in a pawn shop, and what they think about it. Brilliant marketing on Donald's end. And the people said, we love it. I love shopping there. We love bringing stuff in. One person said something negative that is a negative connotation towards pawn, but Donald fixed it right away, which was the best thing he could have done, I believe. So with that said, reach out to Jason, speak with Lisa. I think connecting to each other, even outside of any social media platforms, is important to be able to learn, grow, and help the industry as a whole. I know, Lisa, you're a big part of the National Pawnbrokers Association, who just had an epic event, and they're on Capitol Hill helping us with laws and the way we look and all those types of things. So if you have any questions about the NPA, reach out to Lisa Little on that end. I know that Jason, you just you're part of your state association, which just got a reboot of itself. We relaunched Pawn Connect. Tennessee just relaunched the TNPA. So if you're not part of your state association, if you're not part of the broader national association, put your ego down, cut it out. This is family. We fight, we argue, but at the end of the day, we care about each other and we care about this industry. So make it happen. Thank you to both of you. I know Tiger Luke just went to go see a client. Lisa, thank you so much. Oh, Georgia Pawn. Yeah, you're right. I forgot to mention, Lisa also started the Georgia Pawnbrokers Association. You know what's amazing? That within the last 5 years, and it's not just me, it's everybody, there's been such a surge of leadership within the industry in starting new state associations and relaunching state associations and taking different platforms. So thank you for those who are leading and paving the way for the rest of us, for the younger generation. So thank you to everybody out there who's doing the work, which is not easy to do.
Mm.
So thank you. So any last comments, Jason, Lisa, to everybody watching here? Thank you, by the way, for being part of Pawn Connect, for being syndicate members as well. Both of you are syndicate members. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, any last parting words before we go?
I do have one. I think it's going to be a great app, and I hope everybody will join it, especially since you're going offline August 20th. But I do think it's really important for us to stay connected, however we stay connected. And this is a great way to do it. It's one great way to do it. Also, you were talking about involvement and leadership. And I have to say, don't wait to be asked. Don't wait to be asked. Go ahead and make a decision and do something. And if you want to do something, but you don't know what to do, contact somebody on the board of directors of your state or national. And trust me, there are plenty of jobs to be done and something that you can do. And we'd love to have you.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you, Lisa. Jason?
Yeah, and supporting your local organizations, your state, your national organizations. We're NPA members. I don't really do a whole lot with them, but they do a lot for us behind the scenes, and they do a lot for the industry. So whether I have time to be involved or not, I want to support them. And we support the TFA, the Tennessee Firearms Association, the same reason. They do a lot of work behind the scenes. McDowell the same way. These people, they do a lot of work for us, whether it's active or we see it every day or not. So supporting those people who are back there working for us when we're stuck at the counter helping customers is really important.
Love it.
Come to
Like
Washington. Come to Washington in September.
Oh, September. We'll put those up in the app. There's an events section, so we'll be putting up all of the Pawn events in there for the people to be able to go register and see and all that type of stuff.
And don't be afraid, because we're going to teach you what to do. So don't be afraid. Just come on to Washington. We'll show you what to do.
Love it. Like I just posted a quote by Lisa that says, "Don't wait to be asked." I love that. Angel Manzano said, "Don't forget the California Pawnbrokers Association, CAPA." That's right. It's your local association that does the work. And by the way, if you don't know, most of these associations are run by other pawnbrokers. And so they need help. They're business owners like yourself, right? Lisa's busy running her business, her family, Jason as well, but it's all putting time to be able to improve and move the industry forward. I was on the board of directors for CAPA for a long time. And it was one of the best learning processes that I've ever done in my life. So love it. Don't want to take more of your time. Have an amazing Friday. Time to say goodbye. We're going to say goodbye to the Pawn Leaders community August 20th. Jump onto the app. We want to, dive deep. We'll be doing live podcasts, live interviews. It's going to be incredible. We'll see you there. And if you got value out of today's call, today's live, let both Lisa, Jason, and Tiger Luke know that they got value. We'll see you on Pawn Connect. And if there's anything else that anybody wants to say, let me know. Lisa and Jason, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Awesome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with the launch. Got to remove. There you go. Thank you so much for being in the launch. We hope you got tons of value for being here. Jump on the app. We're going to have different state rooms as well, like California and Texas. We'll be building those out. It's going to be incredible. This month, we're giving away 25 troy ounces from United. And we'll be giving away more and more things on the app. And we're also giving away 5 syndicate memberships, 5 3-month memberships to the syndicate, where I teach you how to lead, market, strategize bi-monthly on calls where you can ask questions about what you need, grow, and connect with other pawnbrokers as well. So with that said, I think it's time to say goodbye. Stay safe, stay healthy, love you all. And until next time, we'll see you soon.